Buongiorno, good morning everybody. I am in Giovinazzo. Today's Friday, November 8th, and it's 10:38 a.m. So I already started this video earlier and I was watching it. I had toothpaste on my lip. It was so annoying. I know I look like a wreck in a lot of my videos, sweating and, well, what can you do with this hair? But I do have standards. So I wiped off the toothpaste and I'm starting fresh. So when I left home this morning, I thought I was going to Casa Massima. I asked ChatGPT for some recommendations and got a few. Some of the places I've already been to, some of the touristy places that I am trying to avoid. And I just kept saying more and more and more. Got a really good list, and then, it gave me like little descriptions of each place. And Casa Massima sounded really interesting because the old town is known as the Blue Town or the Blue City. So apparently, at some point, they were threatened with the plague and people decided to paint their houses blue as a representation of the mantle of Mary for protection. So it sounded like it was really pretty and different. So I looked at the train schedule. There's a train at 10:21. I was going to try to catch. When I got to the station, it wasn't on the board. It was on the app, but it wasn't on the board. So I went to the ticket office and asked, and she said they were on strike. So I knew there was a strike today, kind of inner city trains, buses, trams, and apparently this is part of that company that's on strike today. So change of plans. Originally Giovinazzo was on my list for today, and then I found out about Casa Massima. I like the name Casa Massima. So another day. So Giovinazzo, 19 minutes by train from Bari. It was €1.70, really cheap to get here, really close. One weird thing about the trains, when I was looking at the train choices, this one, leaving at 10:10 in the morning, was 19 minutes. The next one was 50 minutes, 50. Doesn't make any sense. There were like no stops. How could it take 50 minutes to get here? So I don't understand that. And then coming back, the trains are like 22 minutes. Some of them are a little bit longer. So I don't know. Just one more mystery of Italy that I'll probably never figure out. So I just stopped here in this park, just walked from the station. This was the first place where I felt comfortable filming. I almost got hit by a car. I was crossing the street and somebody decided to back up without looking. So that was nice. Bunch of old guys sitting here in the park, hanging out, wild parrots. And then I think the old town is just a few more blocks that way. So I'm gonna see if I can find a cappuccino. It's almost 11. And get a little pastry if I can find something decent. So far I have been striking out on the pastries. The only thing that I had that I really liked was the tetta de monica in Matera. And I split that with Giuseppe. So I only had a half of a one. But it was really good. I ordered some by Glovo delivery, and they were not as good. So fingers crossed, at least I'll find a good coffee, that's for sure. So here's the park. Giovinazzo. Fountain. Usual characters hanging out. You know who that guy is. And centro storico is this way. All right, so here's a map of Giovinazzo, centro storico. Doesn't really say where I am. Let's see, stazione is a little train symbol. Which there already. And then what about you are here? Voi siete qui. Right here. So not far. There's some big building, number 23, in front of me. Piazza Vittorio Emanuele, and then the centro storico. Alright, it's like a little farmer's stand there. Very pretty buildings, it looks clean. You know, one thing I was thinking about is I have felt so safe traveling around here. Like never once. Well, okay, once. Only once I felt a little, I don't know, this is kind of iffy. It was when I was crossing under the tracks. If I go straight from my Airbnb, instead of going to Bari Centrale, there's another station, Quintino, and you kind of have to go down these stairs and then up again. And there were some unsavory looking characters, but I was fine. So I have felt very safe. And I think one of the advantages of traveling off the beaten path is because the pickpockets and all the thieves and people that are trying to rip you off are in all the big cities. That's where they make their living. Rome, Florence, Venice. They're not going to be hanging out in Giovinazzo for the one tourist who comes through trying to pick their pocket. And it's a really pretty building in front of me. So again, we got the green shutters like what they had in Molfetta. It's very pretty. I guess this is the Piazza Vittorio Emanuele. And let me see if I can figure out where the centro storico is. Church, very pretty. This looks like this is where it all happens. There's a bank, pizzeria, cafe, another pizzeria, kebab. Let's check out this cafe. I think I scored here. Really nice little cafe right here on the piazza. Two nice guys inside. They spoke English. even though he's trying to speak Italian. It kind of tells you that your Italian is not that good when they start speaking to you in English, but you know, at this point, whatever makes it easier. So they had all these really nice cakes. They had a coffee and mascarpone that wasn't cut. One with mixed nuts, one with chocolate and almonds, and then they had an apple cake that looked really good that was cut. So I'm getting a slice of the apple cake and a cappuccino. And then I think the old city is like right behind me, or really cute, really cute. You know, this is the kind of experience. Okay, here comes my cake. Look at this beautiful cake. So I was gonna say, this is the kind of experience that I want. So moist. It's perfect. It's just what I wanted. Look at how cute they're using the top of the mocha pots to hold napkins. This is where I am. Cappuccino. I'm surprised, for as much as they love coffee, their coffees are so small. Oh, that's good. Molto buono. All right. So far, Giovinazzo gets a thumbs up. So I thought I was recording a video. I just took a picture of myself. So I just left Gran Cafe. It was good. Nice little place. Really big. There was a really nice patio. You know, outdoor seating. And then, I think I'm lost. And then, really big inside too. I wonder if Giovinazzo has a university. It had a real university vibe here. There was a woman, young woman, sitting there highlighting a book. And then a table of other young people. One person was celebrating her birthday. All right, there's the ocean. I guess I'll just walk down to the sea. And from there, usually you can figure out where the old town is. This doesn't look old to me, so I'm guessing it's in that direction. It is, whoops, there's a car. It's very pretty though. I could see, if I were ever to leave my country for whatever reason and retire in Italy, I could see retiring in a place like this because it's quiet, it's not far from Bari, it's well connected by train. It's clean, it's safe, seems to have pretty good restaurants, cafes, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it'd be not much nicer to stay someplace like this than in a bigger city like Bari or, you know, one of the really big cities like Rome or Milan. All right, so we're at the coast. It's gotten a little bit chilly. I'm gonna put my jacket on, check my map, and then figure out where we are. All right, so I'm here at the coast, El Mare Adriatico, and I thought the old town would be over there, but guess what? It's right there. All right. Not hard to figure out these places once you kind of get the layout, the pattern. So the old cities, centro, storico, città vecchia, whatever you want to call it, is usually right on the coast. I guess because they depended on the sea for food, also trade. And then as you go further inland, it was probably more agricultural land, which is where I wonder if I could walk that way, where the newer parts of the city are. So it's pretty. There's the old town wall, city wall protecting Giovinazzo, the port. All right, so I just walked up from the edge of the sea here, and this really pretty piazza. I love the green shutters everywhere. Some of them are a little more turquoise, some of them are green. And I'm guessing that these were like single family homes, palazzi. And I don't know if they still are. There's a restaurant there. I'm gonna take a little break. This is hard work, you guys, you know? Travel. I am eyeing for lunch. Ramanazzi's. It's a nice location. Because they have spaghetti all'assassina on the menu. And it's the one thing that is famous in Puglia that I haven't had yet. It's basically just burnt spaghetti. Somebody made a mistake and then they called it gourmet. All right, what are you peeping at? Let's check this out. These people with their horns. I need to learn how to say blow it out your ass in Italian. I might have to edit that out of this video. Although I'm sure I've said worse. Okay, it's pretty. There's the Passarella sul Mare. Go this way. See where it takes me. Oh, look at this old back street. There's somebody. I think it's the Archangel Michael or somebody killing a lion. Yeah, Michael. Michele Arcangelo. Custodi e patrono su universitas. I think he's the patron saint of Giovinazzo. It's just me and the construction workers. Here come some girls.
Dopo mi sono sarebbe. Oh, mi stai niente, lì si è alzata un attimo, non mi sono tirata a lamentare, non so più. No, sono stata la Ravigliana e fare dire che sono delle.
They look like students.
Vabbè, allora.
Where is this taking me? Wow. Do you think I should follow them? See where they're going? Pretty. It looks so old. This looks like a cathedral. So let's go this way. But just ancient. These piles of stones. Deserted. All this construction work, I guess, is restoration and maintenance. So this is the Cathedral. This is the back entrance. Go around the front. Ingresso da Via Marina. Just beautiful old places here. Well, it doesn't look like it's open. I think I did read somewhere. I don't know if maybe it's the castle you couldn't enter, but maybe it was also the cathedral. I don't think it's open. No. All right, so much for that. Hey, you seen one church, you seen them all. There's some tourists. Some more. All right, so there's an old piece of a column there, which I think goes back to ancient Greece. And I was trying to read this. Whoever made this thing, it's carved in metal that's rusted, so it's like impossible to read, but it's about il trabacolo. Trabacolo. And I'm not sure what a trabacolo is. It's that thing? I don't know if it's the same as a trabocchi in Abruzzo. Very nice place to just kind of sit, watch the sea. Lots of places to eat. Here's the pizzeria. It's quiet. I'm guessing in the summer it's probably a little busier, but not as busy as the big places like Polignano a Mare and Monopoly. So I decided just to walk around, take some photos. It's very picturesque. Every little street here, every turn. People are living here. It's not a museum. You can smell somebody's cooking lunch. Here's the Palazzo Saraceno. There's another palazzo. Here's another palazzo. So apparently during the Renaissance, Giovinazzo was home to a lot of wealthy families who built these palazzi. Goes back to BC, like 2 or 3 centuries BC, 2 or 3 thousand years. I don't know. I don't remember. It's old. This place is old. And back out to the coast. So I'm just going to walk along the coast here and see where this takes me. I know there's a castle here. I'm not sure where the castle is. So this is kind of inside the city wall, and I think if I go this way, I'll be outside the wall.
C'è un'impostazione di quegli alberi. E per questo dico che non è sano questo.
It's Giovinazzo. Pretty. Professional sunbathers here. Some anorexics. Italians love to get their suntans. I say that as one who used to really love it. I don't want to spy on them, but I want to see who's over there. We look better when we're slightly toasted. And what a nice day to be getting some sun. It's a slight chill in the air, but it feels really nice in the sun. Some people are swimming. This looks like a little piece of an airplane or something. What is this? And is that the castle? It's for sale, whatever that is. Wants to buy a castle. right here because I thought this was a dead end, but it looks like I might be able to go this way. Ugh. If I don't kill myself. The water is so clear. All right, I'm ready for lunch, so I'm gonna make my way back to the restaurant. They open at 12:30. And I'm hoping there's a way out of here. Maybe up these stairs. Yeah, I think so. All right, so this takes me back behind the cathedral again. And then I can go around to Sulla Mare, or whatever they call it here. There's another palazzo. Lots of traffic. There's another palazzo. Via Marina. Since I already did that, let's go this way. And I believe this takes me back to where I started. This is where I first came in. This beautiful old church. A palazzo, what is it? Not a palazzo. Plaza. Blue Marina apartment, if you want to stay here. All right, I'm starving. Not recording everything because my battery is starting to die again. So I'm gonna sit somewhere, maybe in that little plaza. I'm gonna check out this plaza here and charge my phone. Wait for the restaurant to open. See if I can find their menu online. Plot out my next meal. This looks like kind of the direction that I came from. The little cafe that I went to, I think, is up here. that way. So if I had come in this direction, would have been more direct. All right, let's take a seat here in the sun. That pretty fountain. It's really pretty. Piazza, that's the word I was trying to think of. Piazza. Grazie. Well, change of plans. So I was looking at the menu for the place I had my eye on, and the only thing they had that I wanted was the spaghetti alla assassina. They didn't have any salad or anything. So I turned around, I was sitting right over there, and I saw this place, La Cucchiara. And it's like home cooking. Trattoria. Nice view of the piazza. And pretty blue, everything's blue, it's really pretty. Alright, so let's check out the menu. They have chicory and fava bean. Then pasta. I don't know what Scialiatelli. I'm gonna have to look that up. Scialiatelli with pesto, Vongole, and combo of tarali, multi-green, ravioli with bacala and puttanesca sauce. Tasting menu, and then this is the wine menu. All right, let me figure this out. That was tough. So many things to choose, and there was nothing that was like really pulling my chain. Is that the right expression? Nothing that was really enticing me. So I asked him for a recommendation. It just got even more confusing. So he's like, what do you want? Or do you want meat? Do you want seafood? Do you want pasta? Are you hungry? So I ended up, he recommended this pasta, Scialiatelli, I think. I'll have to look it up, see what it is. It's homemade pasta, spaghetti, like a spaghetti, with vongole, clams, and pesto. So I've never had seafood with pesto before, so that'll be interesting. And then I got chicory and fava beans for an appetizer. That should be plenty. Got some bread here, some tarali, some water. And I think that little cafe over there had gelato. So I might go get a gelato and walk back to the station. That's it for Giovinazzo. Pretty, it's very, very pleasant. So many places, you know, these tourist traps, that you go to, you pay a premium to sit on a piazza like this. Here I am. It's one other table. It's gonna be good, home-cooked food. No extra charges. Nobody bothering me. So I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. Get off the beaten path. Come to Puglia, check out these small towns. They're amazing. The chicory and fava beans, I guess I use a fork. I don't see a spoon. So So I had this before. Polignano al mare. Presentation here is much nicer. So is the service. Delicious. They brought some olive oil, but I would love to have some black pepper. And it's cheaper here. Okay, so this is Scialiatelli. Scialiatelli, it has like 1,000 names. It's a short, thick, homemade pasta with pesto, vongole, some fresh tomatoes. Smells delicious. The pesto, so good. Oh my God. It's so fresh. And it has a little seafood flavor from the clams. Nice. I've never had clams with pesto before. It works. Although, you know what pesto has? Cheese. And you know what you're not allowed to eat with seafood? Cheese. It's one of those Italian, it's the cardinal rule of Italian food. Can't put cheese on your seafood. They're always breaking these rules. They make the rules and then they break them. Two sips. Wow, strong. I think we need more sugar. That was one. Two. La trattoria da cucchiara. That's what I had. Scialiatelli. Everything looked good. I was looking at the food that other people ate, and it looked really good. All right, so I forget where I am. Giovinazzo. Gonna head back to the train station. I now have garlicky pesto breath. Let's check out this fountain. Giovinazzo. Reminds me of my favorite fountain in Philadelphia by the Art Museum. We got some naked people with fig leaves holding up some seashells and some fish. It's pretty. Seems like a good place. How many times have I stepped off of something and almost killed myself? Seems like a good place to end this video. I'm full, I'm satisfied. It was a good lunch. I tried something new for you here in Giovinazzo. Actually, everything on the menu was really new. Orecchiette, the orecchiette had some kind of mushrooms. I was a little worried about that. They had rice, potato, mussels, which is a local specialty. Service was nice. The guy was really patient with me. Smiled, actually. And I fumbled with my Italian, but managed. I feel like an idiot half the time, most of the time. But I'm doing it, so. All right, so that's Giovinazzo. And one more look at this beautiful piazza here, the church, these beautiful buildings. This beautiful public space. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time in Appa's kitchen on the road. Bye.